What is your country really good at? Hard-working people and very positive, even if the world is burning around them. I've always admired how they can keep working hard, smiling, and they're really happy with very little. Every day is a party, no matter how hard your life may be. And life can get pretty rough in my birth country, and there's a lot of issues. We're also known for being very warm, loud, and welcoming, which I believe comes with this positivity. 1. Creating sports and then being absolutely shit at them. 2. Shooting itself in the foot then blaming everyone else. 3. Finding other countries' culturally significant artifacts just laying around in sealed-off tombs. 4. Sailing around the world looking for better food only to decide you don't like any you found, so sail home again. Only eating meat or something, then complaining about back pain or foot pain or whatever the fuck pain, and getting a handful of different prescriptions to put a blanket over top of all the issues. I'm from Italy, so I might be biased. We have great food. Nearly every city in every region has its own culinary traditions, ranging from pasta to cold meats to cheese to street food. This is not to say other countries don't have great food, obviously. Healthcare than it should cost. Making guns, sticking its nose in other countries' business when it's not needed, making warships, having its national debt be the chief export, and making fighter jets. Complaining, but you cannot complain about us, or we will defend the heck out of our people and ourselves. How the heck has no one said this already? Also, joining queues, queuing up for every damn thing. Sometimes overnight. Ha 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 ha. My country used to be really good at drones striking hundreds of thousands of third world goat herders and their families into fertilizer. It is not war crime, they absolutely needed democracy more than their lives. Don't you get it? Making houses unaffordable. Being nice in civilian life. Being a terror in war. Sending robot arms to space. Putting 1,000 kilometers between major cities. Having an enormous amount of land, but only living near the border. Right now letting itself rot from the inside out. It's disgusting what country I live in now compared to just 15 years ago. Not trying to be nihilistic, but it's just an observation, hoping things change. Many years ago my country was exceptionally good at finding loopholes and weak points in the Geneva Suggestion Convention. Now, we make the best hockey players and maple syrup on earth, pretending we're made up of all nice people when we have done as much awful stuff as any other country, really. Also, saying sorry and excuse me until it's only really an insignificant filler word. Look up our residential schools, for one thing. Also, people on the street are not polite at all. That's something everyone else seems to believe. But people are incredibly rude here too. Electing old idiots, like seriously. Why do we elect so many old-ass people? Elect some 40-50-year-olds. We don't listen to 80-year-old people on a daily basis. Why do we elect them? Domestic execution of children who attend public school. I'm aware of how morbid this is, and it's not okay. Please do your part. Write to your local Congress and vote accordingly. Seeing some water and thinking, wouldn't it be nice if we could turn that into land? Not getting high on our own supply while trading spices. Bike infrastructure. Deep frying. Deep fried butter. Oreos. Coca-Cola or ice cream. It doesn't matter. If you can think it, we can deep fry it. America. In deep frying we trust. Getting all the data. Engineering and cleaning it, making really good personalized by that drives value across multiple departments. We use AI to make it sing, giving away money aid to lazy freeloaders and countries that hate us while raising taxes and the cost of everything for the working population, keeping people who are clearly on their deathbed or lost in the source of dementia in office. I'm looking at you, Biden and Mitch McConnell, collecting taxes. Not only are we good at it, we're best in the world at it. An absolutely infuriating chunk of it is wasted too. Endless debates about nothing and all, leaving you wondering if the new parliament has already been formed or not. Blabbing about big projects and fail at them miserably or finish in 20 years. And also 10 years back in technology, taxation, and trying to make you feel bad about literally everything that is not your fault. Sorry, not sorry. Country of birth, speed skating. Cycling. Country of residence are everything except speed skating and cycling. Bull shing its population of sheep about the issues of the day without a care until the next election. We don't fool around with our political bribery. We air it on Fox News and then get people to cheer for us, making politics a trillion times more annoying and causing people to do mad things because of politics. Having a lot of stupid, brainwashed people wearing the name of their cult on an equally stupid red hat. UK William Shakespeare, Charles Dickens, Jane Austen created most sports like rugby, cricket, golf, running, jerk chicken, top 10 tourist destinations for families, top resorts for swingers, weed, music, 1, corruption, 2, violent crime, 3, declining basic services, 4, youth unemployment, 5, nice weather, Germany here, telling others what to do and how to do it while failing miserably doing it itself, profiting as much as possible from healthcare while actually providing it as little as possible, having an old man who don't remember what he ate for lunch in charge of our nukes and our lives, incorrectly identifying the cause of mass shootings and doing nothing to change the gun culture, for printing more money than we can afford and have a clam run the country into the ground, going to the club on Friday, nursing a hangover on Saturday, and going to church on Sunday, school shootings, and offering only thoughts prayers after our children are massacred, thinking they can lose their racist past by letting literally anyone and everyone in here. Military, tactics, firepower, and determination, stupid at times, but still determined. Guess it, we are known by one man called Pablo, and he used to do some sugar. My resident country sustainability. My citizen country being full of bugs. My resident country sustainability. My citizen country being full of bugs. Kissing off the rest of the world, usually just because they can. Kuwait restaurants and food. We are becoming the world's biggest cafeteria, finding a reason to blame everybody else on their problems that they created, ripping off international students for low-grade worthless college diplomas, world record holders in school shootings, 36x more than any other country, being $30 trillion in debt and trying to spend our way out of debt, imprisoning people. We have the highest number of inmates of any country, not having electricity and then blaming it on jellyfish. Yes, really. School shootings, debt at all ages and a lack of functional healthcare, pretending to have lots of money while it sits in a state of disrepair, getting involved in paying for supplying arms for other people's wars, burning forests to make room for cattle pastures and sow plantations, making land. Whenever there's been a major flooding, we get called in, not starting wars with other countries and being generally well-liked, obsessing over guns. It's creepy how phallic it is for 2A giblicas, starting wars and giving power to dictators in the name of freedom. We used to be good at hockey, and now we suck at most everything. Haha. Gun violence, making people do bankrupt for getting cancer. Obesity, Britain colonizing and civilizing a large portion of the world, corruption and conquering more land that will not be uses at all, constantly raising food prices and having a decent minimum wage, making really good bourbon, also making really bad bourbon, making fat people and making fat people feel guilty about it, stealing land and gaslighting the people who were here first, saying what I want to say would get to many downvotes, boxing and having arguably the best traditional gastronomy, bullfighting, shitty, should be banned, but we are the best, indisputably, bombing things, a capability exported to many, cricket, 0.1 winning in group stage, point to choking in knockouts. America, making everything suck for anyone not a billionaire. Drunk driving, not avoiding accidents, just drunk driving. Corruption, crime and manipulation, freebies and culture. Ice hockey and all the horrible things that come with it. Number 1 in the world in air pollution state capital. Sheep and shagging. Oh, and making fast football players. Rugby, not providing electricity and wasting potential. Meth, We are the best at math and it is not even close. Doing whatever our neighbors say, stupid backyard. Taking money from the poor and giving to the rich. Corruption. Supporting the rich. Covering stuff up. Somehow voting in a lying narcissistic manipulate.